Right, last May, I started hosting Sasha and her mother-in-law Irina, a teenage son and 2-year-old, then 2-year-old, and they were with me until September, very happily. We've become close friends. I think we became very aware of the difficulties in Ukraine. I lost my husband just before lockdown. I have 4 children, all of whom have grown up, left home and have their own families. And I haven't felt very good about having a large house with just me and my lodger in it. And so thinking it through, I thought I could, I should, and I want to, so I did. And just to please me. And it's been a good experience. It has been really good. It's been really rewarding. And I was getting quite lonely in the house, having lost my husband, so. Well, the benefits to the Ukrainians, of course, are that they have a safe space which feels like home, not their own home, but the British home, not home they ever imagined having. I have a much more interest and understanding in what is going on in a part of the world I haven't thought about all that much. It's really rewarding to help somebody. It's a really good feeling. So whether that's altruistic or selfish, I don't know. But it does make me feel good to be able to help people. And also, I've been amazed by how kind and generous our community is. Even people who are not able to host, they help in some way or another. The mother and 5-year-old who I was hosting moved into their own flat, and every single item they needed for their unfurnished flat has been donated, either from Free Cycle or neighbours or all sorts. So they have a complete set of everything, which partly is financially helpful, but gives them a good feeling that they're part of the community too. So, I live in a good place. We are fortunate people here, and I think this has made us realise how fortunate we are. Well, that's improving a lot. When we started, we certainly felt we were breaking new ground. There was a lot of administration and everything was very fragmented. And you know, working through the immigration system, the school system, the NHS, everything was separate, and you had to sort of think creatively about what everybody needs, what have we forgotten, what have we missed out, and you know, how do you travel by bus, is there something for the train and so on. But now it is much, much more joined up. I think it's a lot easier for people. And of course the hosts who are more experienced are happy to help with that as well. And I have to say, I'm not just saying it because you're from Homes for Ukraine, but I think that's become really good. I think there's a lot of learning as we went along, but that has really become the main one-stop shop, if you like. And there's also a huge amount of information on gov.uk. Things to consider, such as how you like to live, things that are really important to you and not very important to you. So, for example, it's no good me saying I would host a smoker because I know I would find it stressful. It's things like, for both parties to consider, if someone wants to play heavy metal music to 3 in the morning, but somebody else wants to do their yoga at 5 in the morning, I think you can predict it isn't going to work long term. And often it's small things that we feel strongly about, but I found that's really helpful for the match, and I think the match is the thing which makes it sustainable. If the personalities work together, and they can be quite different but still work together, I think that makes it a good long-term friendly arrangement, and it's oil in the machinery of that. And so it's quite difficult when you know that somebody, there are a lot of people on the website, hundreds of people looking for hosts, and you dip your toe in the water and you think, I'm going to be swamped, it's going to be really difficult to say no to somebody because the need's so great. But to just stand back and to say to them, we need to know more about each other. I'm going to tell you a bit more about me, you tell me a bit more about you. We'll explore it and see if we think we can make it work, because it's so important for them that it works as well. Having the hosting breakdown is very hard for everyone, I think.